Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Aiden. Welcome back to another video. Now today, we've got a ton of Miraculous news, so if you want to skip around, time codes will be down in the description below, but let's go ahead and hop right into this video. Now, first up for the day is we have a new episode title and date and promo confirmed / released. I will be talking about the promo later in this video, so if you want to just skip to that, time codes will be down in... Alright, so first up for the day is we have a new title and date as well as a promo, but that promo will be talked about later in this video, released. So this is actually a really good episode because it is the 7th episode of season 4. And for those of you unaware, that is actually the episode, that's a part 1 to sort of Queen Banana. And great news, this is going to be airing on May 25th at 7:30 p.m. Brazil time or 6:30 p.m. EST on Gloob. Now, if you remember, Queen Banana will be airing on May 28th. So this means we will be watching everything in order. So this is great news for people who actually want to watch stuff in order. I know some people don't care, but I personally like watching things in order. So getting, episode 7 before 8, which is actually Zoe's introduction. That's what episode 7 is. So seeing that before we actually hop right into sort of knowing Zoe, I think seeing her introduction is always good. So I'm very happy about that. I don't think I said this, but the title of this episode is called Soul Crusher. I think I left that out, but that's the episode title. Alright, next up for the day is some great news for you English dub lovers. So, we got the new date for the Truth English dub, and that will be airing on Disney Channel on May 15th, so just a few days away, at 10:35 p.m. Spain time or 4:35 p.m. EST. Now, Spain pretty much always has dual audio, so they will be airing this in Spanish as well as in English. So, obviously for us, or for those of you who are watching this video, assuming you only speak English or don't speak Spanish, we will be able to understand the episode a little bit better with this new release. So that is great for those of you who want to watch the English dub. Alright, so next, I thought I would just take this moment to take a look at the calendar just so that we can see all of the episodes sort of spaced out, so that we sort of know what's going on for the rest of the month as far as what we know of right now. So, we can see on the 15th, we have the Truth English dub. Then next week, we don't have anything going on as of right now. And then, starting off on Sunday, I guess if you start your week on Sunday, then that would be next week after next week. But I'd like to consider Sunday as the end of the week, so I don't know. Maybe that would be next week. Anyway, that's not the point. Point is, on the 23rd, we've got Mr. Pigeon 72. Now, we actually have an image for that, which I'll talk about here in a second. But that's the sort of projected time and date. We don't know if that's going to end up being changed, but since we do have a new image, it is way more likely that we will be actually seeing that episode. And then 2 days later, on the 25th, we have Soul Crusher, which is the 7th episode. Mr. Pigeon was the 4th, in case you didn't know that. And then 3 days later, we've got Queen Banana. And then 2 days later, again, we've got Optigami. Now, we have not seen anything about Optigami, so it's likely that that date might actually be changed since we don't have any image or any promos out yet. So, I don't know, take that date with a grain of salt, but that's sort of the lineup for May. Again, things can always be changed, so just know, as of this video going up, this is the current schedule for what we have for the rest of the month. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about this new Mr. Pigeon 72 image that we've got, because like I said just a minute ago, this makes it way more likely that we will actually be seeing this episode, which is great because obviously this is episode 4 and it's important that we see this to understand the other episodes fully. And so we can see that Rena Rouge is here talking with Ladybug, and obviously we have Mr. Ramier, I think that's his name, Mr. Pigeon, that guy. He's standing there too, he's like, what's going on here? Anyway, I think what's going on in this episode is Rena Rouge is like, alright, so take a look at this piece of paper I have, and what it looks like on the paper is that those are the magic charms that Ladybug can give out to people. So my guess is this is Rena Rouge being like, alright, so now is when you take the lucky charm, or it's not, I don't know what they're going to be calling it, but the magical charm, and then you hand it to Mr. Ramier. It's sort of like a mother or a mentor that Ladybug should have had right now, but doesn't. So, yeah, I feel like that's sort of what's going to happen here. It's going to be really cool. So it's looking like Ollie is sort of going to be helping out Ladybug throughout this whole episode, which is sort of what we expected, and I'm very excited to see it because I feel like this is the kind of thing that Ladybug / Marinette has needed for a long time now. So it's great to start seeing this. And then we can also tell by the background they're at the pool. Don't think that means anything, but, just saying that that's where they're going to end up after they beat Mr. Pigeon. So just thought I would mention that. But yeah, that's really all I have. So it's very exciting because now we actually get to see something from Mr. Pigeon 72, which is something I've been waiting for because we haven't seen anything else. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this new Soul Crusher promo. I'm going to play it for you here, and then I'm not going to go frame by frame, but I will talk about a few points that I wrote down here. So let's go ahead and play this for you.
Dia 25.
Alright, so like I mentioned before, this is the introduction of Zoe. So we see, Zoe coming in and then Chloe giving her disapproving look, very sad. So Chloe's just like, can't believe you, I'm so much better, haha. And anyway, Zoe gets a little bit upset and then we can see her sort of like on the balcony sad. And she has shoes here, which is sort of like, like maybe the akumatized object. I don't know, we're gonna get to that here in a second. But, Soul Crusher, it's not S-O-U-L, it's S-O-L-E, indicating like the sole of a shoe. So that's sort of like a pun there. So that's like the title explained for those of you who maybe who didn't quite get that. Now, if we take a look here, we've got shoes that look sort of similar, except I will say the heels are not nearly as high. But we have, this new villain, which is supposedly Soul Crusher, that looks exactly like Chloe. Same hairstyle, same face structure. It looks like Chloe, which is confusing because, obviously Chloe is being akumatized in episode 8, so that would be a back-to-back akumatization for Chloe. So we've got, it seems like two people, or two sides of this playing field, I suppose, or I don't know, of the argument. I don't know how to word this. So we've got the people who think that this is Zoe, that's maybe her power allows her to transform into different people, like maybe that's one thing. Or they think that this is like, sure, Chloe will be akumatized, but we are also going to be seeing Zoe be akumatized too, because like it would sort of be a waste to not akumatize Zoe, right? Because come on guys, like they gotta akumatize every single person as much as they can for unique content, right? And then you've got other people who are just like, yeah, Chloe's being akumatized and that's it. It's just another Chloe akumatization episode. So I don't know which side I stand on, because honestly, I could see it going both ways. I think it would be interesting if this is actually Zoe just taking the form that looks like Chloe for some reason. But then also on the other hand, it sort of makes sense why Chloe would be akumatized again. And it would also make more sense as to why Ladybug would be trusting of Zoe, because if Zoe was able to withstand Hawkmoth's power, I don't know. The other part of me is like, well, Zoe was holding these shoes, and she looks pretty sad, so it would make sense for her to be akumatized. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Now, another thing that people were very quick to notice is that Zoe does not have her pink highlight here, which is very interesting because that means that she probably gets it at the end of this episode for some reason. We don't know exactly why, but it's maybe, she gets it with Marinette or something. Obviously, Marinette doesn't have it, so I don't know. Maybe it's just something to celebrate her friendship or her moving to France. I don't know what is exactly that symbolizes, but it shows that she is changing, or that she believes that she needed to change for some. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it and she just wanted a highlight. I don't know. But that was one thing. Another thing is that people seem to think that this is actually a SAMG animation. Honestly, I can't really tell. Like, I have to have a really high quality screenshot to tell. And obviously, since this was just taken off of, television, it's not going to be the highest of quality. So I can't tell if this is SAMG. If it is, that's fantastic. But just know that some people do think that this is SAMG animation, which if it is, it'll be great. It'll be a nice episode and I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so that's everything I wanted to talk about for the Soul Crusher promo. Now, we did get a few extra little promos for Queen Banana. I'm going to play them for you. I'm not going to talk about them because there's nothing I can really add to commentate on them, because we pretty much already know the entire Queen Banana episode. But either way, I'm gonna play them for you because this is a news video, so it would be unfair for me to not give you all of the news. So here that is right now.
Miraculous, was bisher geschah? Kräfte zu bekommen? Oder wird sie sogar zu einer neuen Superschurkin?
Irgendwo sein.
But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
My gooiness.